So good morning, you guys. How is everybody feeling? Today I decided to do a collaboration with the Janet collection, and I wanted to show you guys how to make a freaking wig. Hey Denim, wanna come? Wanna say hello? My cutie baby. But no, so literally the Janet collection sent me this big Isha, all these different goodies, and we're gonna get right into this box. I'm gonna show you exactly what's in here. It says everything in here is all you need to make a wig, so we're gonna put it to the test to see if that's exactly true or not. So let me just stop all this talking and we can just get right into the video. This is the do-it-yourself, actually the wig kit. All the materials come into this little box so they're not like bumping around all in your box. First you have your do-it-yourself kit. It's like a little pamphlet of how to make your wig. Then you have your cap. This is the dome cap that comes with it. And this is what we're actually gonna be making our wig on and putting it on. It does have a little bit of stretch to it, which is really good. So next, this is Isha bonding glue. Then this is the Isha lace bond remover. Duck pins. Actually, we're inside as well. This is the T-pin and needles, the curved needle as well. T-pins to hold it in place with the threading. This is the pieces that you actually need to put it together so that you can have the wig stand actually on here. So you gotta kind of put it together real quick. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do that as well because I'm doing it very detailed. So what you actually do is take this piece and you put the ball inside of there. And then once you put the ball in there, you actually take the bigger end of this and screw it. So the little part that looks like a flower actually should be hanging down. Then you tighten it. We're gonna go ahead and put our mannequin head onto our screw. This is what's gonna hold everything in place so that it doesn't move. And this is the cap that we're actually gonna be using today, which has a little bit of stretch and is really, really good. Now I'm using an HG 13x5 frontal from their melt collection. And girl, when I tell you the lace on this was so thin and it already looks like it just is bomb, okay? So first I put the little buns in to keep it out of my way. And then I'm actually gonna take my frontal and fold it in half so I can make sure it's exactly into the middle and I can have that middle piece. Now my part with my buns are off, but the placement on the frontal on the cap, it actually is not. And I do pull the frontal back a little bit so that it's not so where the cap is in the front, because when you cut that off, you want everything to lay adequately. So I just pull it back maybe like half an inch to an inch or so, depending on how big the head is. Y'all know I got a big head. So then I just make sure I pin everything down so nothing moves and I can start sewing. Now when I sew, I start from the middle and then I go down to the right side and then I start back in the middle and go down to the left side. I never go from left to right or right to left. I always start in the middle and then go down. That way I can ensure that it's adequate and it's exact and the precision is perfect with me sewing so nothing moves, and it just has a better fit when I do it that way. And I make sure my stitches is real neat. You see that? Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into these bundles. Now when I do my bundles, I normally like to put the thread into the actual weft, and I do double weft, so I make sure I fold it so I don't have to do too much cutting, and I put it in on one side and I use my T-pin on the other side to actually hold it so that when I'm sewing it doesn't move and everything is still neat and it's not like dragging, you know what I mean? Now I ended up getting 3 bundles of Virgin Remy human hair. You guys, these are Brazilian bundles. They're very, very soft. They feel really, really good, and I got 26 inches and it was like no shedding really. Like I said, I don't really cut my wefts. I kind of double them over, and I also make sure that I sew everything really, really flat. The only time that I get to the top is when I start one wefting it. But this hair, I loved it. It was very pretty. It was very, very good quality to be 613, because you know it's pretty hard to find good quality 613 hair. Now look at this freaking frontal, sis. This is that HD frontal. It looks so good. I really didn't even need to pluck it, but you guys know me. I like to have my stuff pluck, so it has like a really good natural luster look and wave to it, okay? So it just looks really, really melty in my skin. So I did decide to go ahead and pluck it a little bit with my tweezer man tweezers, but I ended up not doing it much. And when I pluck it, you guys see that I do pluck on the slant because that helps to ensure the most natural look. And this is what it looked like, girl. That lace is thin, okay? HD. Now, I'm gonna show you guys how I ended up getting this color. I used my Shimmer Lights conditioner, and they had the shampoo as well. I used this because I didn't really want to tint it a lot. I just wanted to tone it and make it silvery white, and that's what I did. So normally with this, I just put the conditioner into the water and then swish it around and then actually put the hair in and do a dip-in method so that it doesn't tone the hair purple, because it will if it's too much. So that's what I did to get this look. And now I'm gonna go ahead and achieve the black ends. I did have jet black Adore dye. I had off black Adore dye because they didn't have any more of the jet black. And then I had Beijing, but I ended up only using the jet black one. And what I did is I did the dipping method, and I just made sure I dipped it, pulled it out, dipped it, and that ensured it to have like a very vibrancy with the color. And then I just decided to rinse it off. A little bit later on though, I do decide to dip it a little bit more because it just wasn't high enough for me on the black. But other than that, girl, it was really simple and easy, trust me. And if you don't like the way that the black is looking with the fade, you actually can go in and put the black dye on yourself without dipping, but just actually doing it with a brush. Okay, you guys, so I am back, and as you guys can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but basically everything that I have recorded up until this point towards the end, ended up getting deleted. So this is me actually filming on another day, showing you guys how I actually install the wig. I use new products, so I wanted to definitely show you guys, but the thing about it is the clip's deleted. So as you can imagine, I'm really, really freaking annoyed, but it's okay, because anything for you guys, anything for y'all. So I do have 3 new products that I'm actually going to end up using today, and I want to tell you about each and every one of them. The product that I'm going to be using today, this is the Isha Collagen and Vitamin Infused Guard Grip Primer. This is a primer that you actually can put on before you put the Isha glue on. You first use it, it really, really smelled kind of strong, and then after like maybe like 2 seconds, it started smelling like vanilla. So that was pretty odd about this, and it does, well, it says vanilla scented. I never even looked at that. But Fusion Collagen and Vitamin Infused Lace Wig Bonding Glue. You guys, this is water resistant as well, so I'm really, really excited to show you how this one works. I feel like this one is a little bit more stronger than the other Isha glue that I showed you guys before. Remember I showed you one before and girl, she wouldn't come out the shower or none of that? We will be using the Isha Lace Wig Bond Remover. This is very, very crucial with Isha glue. I always tell everybody, if you use Isha glue, you need to make sure you have the remover, because this Isha glue is so strong that you need a remover to get it off. This is not just the typical lace bonding glue. Honestly, this is a whole nother level of strength and massivity. Okay, so you need to make sure your bond really, really got the remover, because honestly, that remover is very, very strong. Okay, very strong. Let me just be honest. I feel like my edges, y'all know I shaved my edges before, so now I'm back. They grew back, and then I actually ended up losing my edges again because of something crazy I did. I'll make a video on that possibly if you guys want a video on that. So I don't really want to do the ball cap method, really, not today. When I applied the wig last time, I didn't do the ball cap method and it was okay. So I don't want to use the ball cap method today. So I've already prepped my wig with the airbrush leg spray. This is in a color Tan Glow, and that's what matches my skin tone for it to be a natural fit, okay? Period. So I'm going to take the Guard and Grip Primer. It smells vanilla, like a lot of vanilla now, but before it was smelling like a little weird. Okay. So first things first, I'm just going to spray this on all this part. This is the part that I'm actually going to be gluing down, so I'll show you guys. And I'm telling you, it smells straight like vanilla. And you guys see that little shine it's doing? I don't know if you can tell, but it's putting a little layer of coating on here. It's putting a little layer right here. So I always spray it, and then once it seems like it's drying a little bit more, I spray another one, and then I get into the process of my wig, okay? And I'm actually going to take my clips right here just to ensure that everything stays out of my way with applying this wig. Take my Isha glue and put it all on in front of my hairline. Mind you, you don't need much. So when you do that, right now I'm going to use this duck clip and I'm going to push it back a little bit. Push it back. Okay. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's dried up basically. The only part that's really not dry is right here, but that ain't no biggie. And then I'm going to take this. I'm going to go along it. This time I'm going to put a little bit more. I'm also going to make sure, girl, I gotta work fast. That's one thing about this glue. When you're on that last layer, boy, you need to work fast. What I do is always press down this portion first. Press down. What I do is always press down this middle portion first. Girl, you see it's already freaking melting. And the little parts that's lifting, I only do this when I reapply my wigs though. The little parts that's lifting, let me show y'all. To brush all this out of the way. Now, depending on what it is, it's one or two things that you can do. One or two things. I'm about to show y'all my little tease. So one thing that you can do with wigs is, if it's a little bit lifting up, let me see. Like over here, it's a little bit lifting up. You can actually go through and cut it until it get to the part where it ain't lifting no more. And then when I put my scarf on and she melt, girl, it's gonna be litty. Or another thing you can do with your wigs that got a little lift to them going, like right here. This is lifting a little bit. Is take some glue on like the smallest amount. On like something that's ooh, girl, that was not the smallest amount, but I put them on these sometimes. Sometimes I put them on my rat tail combs, and I just put a little bit. I put a little bit. Cause think about it, the base of it's already down. So at this point, we just laying down the part that ain't the base. So you can let it get a little tacky, and remind you, this dries clear, so it's not gonna be no issues with the way it's drying. Take my edgy wrap and wrap it. I'm gonna put my edgy wrap on here and wrap it, and then I'll be back. Hey y'all, so I did change my little stocking method because this one sometimes works better. It's just a lot more tighter and it gets a little bit more, you know, melty. Okay guys, so this is what it ends up looking like when it's like melty install. This is the side that we just cut the lace off. This is the side we actually melted the lace on. Okay, so looks good to me. It turned out so well. Girl, this shit is giving, this shit is hitting. I'm popping. I love this hair. I just love these messy, big freaking curls. They OD. Yes, I'm feeling myself. So that was pretty much it with the whole install and process of how everything went. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Glamazante. Also follow my vlogging channel, Glamazante Vlogs. And you guys, most definitely, I want to let you know that I will be hosting a prom drive. This is my second one I'm doing. I posted my first one last year in Maryland. So if you want more details on that, or you know a young female that's going to prom and would like to come, definitely hit that email below and email us and let us know, and she can come get a free dress, makeup, all that kind of stuff, and all that jazz, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll definitely see you guys in my next one. Mwah. See ya.